Against Tex McIver has finally come to a close nearly 8 years after he shot and killed his wife. The once prominent Atlanta attorney took a plea deal today before he was set to be retried for murder. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens is live for us right now outside the Fulton County Courthouse. Latasha, you have details of that deal.
That's right. Good evening, Savannah and Jonathan. This was a previously arranged plea agreement in lieu of Tex McIver going to trial again, where he could have been found guilty of murder for a second time. Today in court, Tex McIver entered a guilty plea to lesser charges in his wife's death. This comes after he was convicted of murder in 2018, but that was overturned by the state Supreme Court in 2022. Diane McIver died in 2016. She was shot in the back inside of an SUV while riding in the passenger seat. Tex McIver, her husband, was riding behind her with a loaded gun in his lap, and at some point the gun was discharged, hitting Diane. She later died. The negotiated plea agreement requires McIver to plead guilty to involuntary manslaughter instead of murder and reckless conduct and possession of a firearm during a felony instead of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. McIver is sentenced to 8 years in prison and 7 years on probation. He will get credit for time already served. He spoke in court today, followed by one of Diane's friends.
She died as a result of my actions, plain and simple. I've stood up to that over and over again. I can't remember a day I didn't cry for the first 2 years.
To hear the word guilty after 7 years is completion for a lot of us. However, it brings no resolve. It gives us no peace of mind.
And as with most plea agreements, Tex McIver cannot appeal this decision. The judge says the only thing that can be negotiated are the terms of his probation. We'll have